Today is Tuesday, February the 4th, 2020. I am Julie Hankinson, and this is The View Out My Window. So many times, like today, I feel like my world is just totally out of control. And it's not because of anything that I have done. I look at the world and I'm going, we've got coronavirus, we've got Brexit, we've got elections coming up, we've just got shootings, and it's like, I can't control this world. And I really feel the need to exert some control over my world. And I can't justify going out every day and buying canned goods to add to my stash of food that I have growing in my cupboard, for prepping in case I need to stay in for a couple of weeks or more. So what I have a thing that I do is I clean. And cleaning means deep diving into actually getting the dust off of the baseboards, or collecting all those little buttons that you get that are extra buttons that you get every time you buy a garment, and you've got extra pant buttons, and you've got extra blouse buttons, or you've got extra sweater buttons. And if you're like me, maybe you're not, I have them in the medicine cabinet. I have them in the little box on my dresser. I have them in the little box in my bathroom where I have my cosmetics. I have them in my sewing basket. And believe it or not, it really made me feel in control to just take one of those ornate glass votive holders and to wander around the house picking up these extra buttons that were still in their little plastic baggies and putting them all in one place. And that made me feel so good. I felt like I had actually regained control of one small area of my life. And another thing I did today that was extremely empowering, for me anyway, is I took the time to make 3 phone calls to actually get my life organized. I hate making phone calls. I hate sitting there and listening to music, while they've got you on hold, or push this button to go here. Well, do I really want to go there, or do I want to go somewhere else? So I took the time out of my day to actually make 3 phone calls and clear up a little portion of my life. And I felt so empowered, like I had done something to regain control of my life. And it made me happy. And it actually translated into my being able to be more productive at work. So I'd like to just share that with you and see if that is something that you think is totally off the wall, or if getting down and scrubbing your baseboards makes you feel empowered too. It's, of course, not something that I'm going to do every day, because who has the time to spend all, scrubbing their baseboards all the time? But I did want to share that with you today, because it just seems to me that the world feels a bit out of control, and that I do not have, I feel like an input. Sure, I can go out and vote, and I do, but whenever my vote is tallied in with everyone else's, I feel like it just becomes null and void. So I would encourage you to find some small way that you can empower yourself and regain control of your life. I remember a time when I would come home from work and I was just so exhausted, I would call Domino's Pizza and order a pizza. Now, that is not the healthiest meal on the earth, but that's all I had the energy for. And one big pizza, and it fed the family, and I could go collapse or do some, homework, because I was always going to school to try and, increase my job prospects. And I look back now and I wish I had known about batch cooking, about being able to just do one large amount of cooking on the weekend and then putting it into smaller containers and then eating off of it the rest of the week. I might do that, but I would just do one big pan of Spanish rice, and that would get us 2 days with my little crew. But I'm just saying that even something like that, doing batch cooking on the weekend, it improves the nutritional value of the food that you're eating. It cuts down on your costs, and it makes it much easier to, when you get home from work, to just pop something in the microwave. And I really think that this is good for all of us to think more about the nutrition and the food that we are placing in our bodies, and to manage this, because when we get home from work or picking up the kids from school and taking them to all their activities, we are not in a thinking frame of mind. We are totally, or I was anyway, totally thinking about, I've got to get them here in the next 15 minutes, or we've got to help them with their homework, or something like this. And if we prepare ahead of time, when we have that extra few moments, it allows us to exert some control over more areas of our life and to make wiser decisions, because we are controlling our environment and not letting our environment control us. So please, I would like to just leave that thought with you and think about how you can up-level your life, make a little tweak, that little recalibration to your life, to maybe up the healthy food that you're eating, or to make your life a little more sane, or help yourself to feel in control and in this chaos that we are constantly surrounded with. So I wish you all the best, and I hope you're having a good day. And please do remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to be posted, on a daily basis as these videos are uploaded. I really appreciate the support. Y'all take care. Bye.